Stephen, how have preparations been going for tomorrow's home game against Blyth?
Yeah, good. As in, we look sharp. We look very sharp. We see the patterns of play. I think came out very well in the last game. What we've been trying to do, very attack-minded group, with a lot of pace in the team and athleticism. So we've changed gradually what we want to do and how we want to play, which is still going to take time. Very short on numbers, as you can see. Yeah, and struggling. We can probably name an 11, but after that we're struggling.
We've got a couple of new faces in the squad in the last week or so, with Dara and JJ Hooper coming in, and obviously Matt McClure leaving. What can you tell us about the new players, and do you want to comment on Matt McClure at all?
Dardar's an attacking midfield player. As you can see in the first game, he gets you up the pitch, so he could pick up the ball just outside his own half and run the whole length of the pitch, and his athleticism, and he's quick to get away from players, which was evident in the game that we see, and gets on the end of things as well. We encourage him to make that third man run into the box, and I think the second goal on Saturday he got in the box and scored with a volley. So that's, it'd be a good component to what we've got in there already, which is patterns are really good in there if you watch the training session, so it'll be a good asset to us. And obviously JJ is a known scorer throughout non-league, higher levels, a lot of higher levels, but it's going to take a little bit of time to get him up and running properly because he hasn't played as much. But the pedigree's there. He's a very, very good age. He's big, strong. It's what we need. But like I say, I don't want people to think, he's going to come in and he's going to set the world alight, score hat-tricks and all that. It's going to take a little bit of time because, like I said, he hasn't played a lot of football. So that take a little bit of time to get him up to speed. And obviously losing Matt McClure was massive because, for obvious reasons, top scorer in the division, and needed one chance Matt, I used to call him. So normally he gets a chance, he scores a goal, and that's a massive loss for us as a football club. We're trying our best to finish as high as we can, and losing someone of that calibre is huge for us. But this decision was made to sell him by the club, and that's what we've done.
Finally, is there any news that you can give us about the lads coming back from injury?
Yeah, KP is doing really well in training. Not ready to start a game as yet. Again, we'd have to build him up as well. He's been out 3 months. Diggy, again, the same thing. He's back in training, full training, but again, hasn't played for 6 months maybe. So, although it's 2 extra bodies which we need, they're not ready to contribute much. Maybe one off the bench, maybe for 10 or 15 minutes to get him up and running. But we're really struggling with numbers. We really are. Like I said, I think we've got 11 fit players tomorrow, and we might be able to pull a little bench together of players that haven't played or might need a few minutes here and there. But my worry is flogging the players that have been playing 90. They need a rest. We need to be able to change things throughout games where we can held on to leads. I think we've been in front the last 4 games, and 3 of those games we've been pegged back. Had we had more personnel, we would have been able to change shapes. We would have been able to bolster us where we felt where the legs were running out of energy. But we haven't been able to do that. So that's where you look at your bench and think, I need to make some changes here. But you look and we haven't got nothing to change it with.
Thanks very much for speaking to us, and good luck tomorrow.